The 2022 season will start with a clean slate, with everyone back on 0 points, and it is theoretically anyone's game to take the title this year. While we can be almost certain that teams like Mercedes and Red Bull will still be fighting for championships, and Hamilton will have another go at claiming the 8th world title, a number of things are still unclear, and we really need to wait and see how they unfold as the season progresses. Here are the 5 most exciting things to watch out for in the 2022 Formula 1 season. Number 1. Hamilton-Russell rivalry. As the dust gradually settled of the 2021 season, everyone was again reminded of how the end of the hybrid era also marked the end of one of the most successful Formula 1 partnerships ever, that of Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. Regardless of how much they pushed each other, their rivalry never crossed the line, and that ultimately contributed to the team's success. With Russell partnering Hamilton this year, however, it would be interesting to see if Hamilton would have to deal with a competition with his teammate. Russell is young and, as seen last year, thirsty to prove his skills at the highest level of motorsports. The last thing Hamilton would want next year while chasing Max is to fight his teammate as well instead of using the teammate support. Number 2. Alex Albon's return to Formula 1. Alex Albon was given the tricky seat at Red Bull the last time around and, like his predecessor Pierre Gasly, crumbled under pressure. This time around, with arguably a back-of-the-grid car, he would have a bit more of a relaxed time behind the wheels. However, this would be a perfect opportunity for him to show his talents as Red Bull eventually makes a decision on who would replace Sergio Perez a couple of years down the line. As it stands, it could be anyone from Gasly, Tsunoda, Albon, or a young driver from the Red Bull program. But based on the current form, only Gasly deserves the seat at Red Bull, if at all they decide to replace Perez soon. Number 3. McLaren Fight at the top. In Abu Dhabi in 2020, as Racing Point's Sergio Perez retired, the 2 young McLaren drivers, Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris, pushed to ensure McLaren finished 3rd in the standings. In 2021, however, they had a tough fight against Ferrari in the second half of the season and eventually had a finish lower than Ferrari at the end of the season. With the new regulation in 2022, McLaren would be looking to claim even higher positions with the help of their excellent driver lineup Ricciardo and Norris. But none of the top 3 teams would make it easy for them. Number 4. Schumacher's second year at Formula 1. In one of the former videos, I had addressed the fact that Mick Schumacher typically takes 1 full year to get in full grips with a car. That means 2022 he should be able to better his previous year's performances. But how far he is able to take his points would be determined by how good a car Haas has been able to build in 2022. And that brings me to the next point. Number 5. Haas's 2022 car. Halfway through the 2020 season, Haas had told the media about its plans to completely focus on the 2022 season. That meant they basically ran the 2021 season with the previous year's car. And as everyone predicted, with little upgrades and 2 rookie drivers, they started and ended the season at the bottom of the table. It would be interesting to see what they have been able to achieve for 2022 for this sacrifice. If they are able to pull themselves back to midfield, they can claim to have done a good job. So there you go. These are, in my opinion, the 5 most exciting things to watch out for in the 2022 season. All teams start the season with a clean slate, and that means we are set to see a lot of unexpected results this season. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel if you like to watch similar content, and stay tuned to I Am Formula for everything Formula 1. Until next time, take care and stay safe.